Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Another day, another rebirth. I hope you're loving yourself. I really do. And I hope you're letting yourself be loved. And if you're loving yourself, you're walking away from the people that keep refusing to see or hear you or understand you. It may seem hard or it may seem easy. I don't know how it seems because some people are like, well, you can say it's so easy to walk away from the abuse. And some people are like, well, it's not that hard. All you got to do is think about the way they treat you. Whatever it is for you, my love, I hope that you're doing it. I'm making this video because I just had a moment. I'm not going to lie, where I had to delete Facebook because it was a reminder that the love, support, the validation that I seek from my birth family or the people that I grew up with, it will never happen. It will never happen. It will never happen. And that's the truth that I have to accept. I have to be okay in this lifetime that just because I feel like it's my birthright to be supported, to be big up, loved by my family, that doesn't mean it's going to happen just because I feel like it's supposed to or they owe me that. And this may be your sign that you have to finally walk away from that because what it is your inner child, your inner teenager is still hurt, still craving validation from the people that hurt you or made you feel unloved. You feel like if you go back to those environments that you're finally going to get the love that you deserve when the God honest truth is it's not that way. The more you walk back into those environments, into those generational patterns, that trauma, you're walking further. Is it farther? You're walking farther away from what you deserve because you're going backwards. When it's that way, it's ahead of you. You're choosing a familiar hell rather than an unfamiliar heaven. And like I said, it may just seem like the hardest thing to do because you just can't fathom your birth family not being around. You can't fathom your mother not supporting you. But hey, if you can't fathom it because you've seen it, you've known it your whole life. It's not just going to magically happen. It is not on you. They don't see you or understand you because they don't want to. It's not simply that they don't understand your whole get up. They don't understand your aesthetic. They don't get you. In whatever costume or whatever way you choose to show up, they won't get you. They're overlooking you. Maybe on purpose, maybe not intentionally, but they're overlooking you. And hey, you might want to take that as a compliment because some of these people that you're dying for them to see, you're killing yourselves, you're killing your dreams by shape shifting and changing for validation of people who don't even love themselves. We're talking about people that can't even speak up when it comes to abuse, whether it's their own abuse or the others around you. They overlook you because you speak up. Oh, baby, that throat chakra is open and they hate that. And they turn their heads at that. They turn their other cheek because they don't want to see that. They don't want to see the truth or understand and be within the universal truth. You're talking about people that look in the mirror every day when they wake up and hate what they see and refuse to actually see themselves. And you want them people to see you? You want those people to understand how extraordinary and special and divine you are. They haven't even tapped into their own divinity and you want them to see you. I'm talking to us right now. I'm talking to us because there is so much love that my inner child needed, that my art needed. I can't help but to say, like, If only I was supported by my birth family, I would have been so much farther in life. I just would have been like on top of the world. And I have to let that go because I am what I am and I'm exactly where God needs me to be. I have to accept that. And if they were supposed to see and understand my vision, then God would have allowed them to. Shit, they would have allowed themselves to. They don't want to. They refuse to grow and they refuse to see you. And I have to sit with that. And it's been painful. I guess it must have been hard for me. I can't sit up in here and say it's been easy because I've been in the same loop for forever to the point where I'm changing careers based on approval. I'm giving up things that I know I was born to do for approval. No matter what I do, no matter what position I'm in life, no matter who I'm with as a partner, my people will find an issue in all of that. In all of that. It's to the point when my grandmother didn't like one of my significant others. But then when I broke up with them and moved on, they were asking about the old one. And sometimes well, most of the time, I know it's never about me. It's never about me. It's always about them and what they feel like they didn't accomplish in this lifetime, and they're projecting it on me. And at one point, I was like, okay, I'm going to let them. I was moving around, making decisions, even, I guess, revolting and making decisions based in the things that they hated. Like, I knew my mother and my grandmother preferred me to dress a certain way, so I chose to dress the opposite of that. But in a way, that was still me including them and centering them in my life. But now I guess, returned to the childhood and the inner child that is hurt and just wants to be seen. And I was telling my significant other the other day, I was like, well, it's not just about the music. It's not just about the career. Sometimes I wonder who's going to be at our wedding, who's going to be at the birth of my first child if I decide to do that, who's going to be at the big events. And I realized no damn body if I keep expecting them motherfuckers to be. Nobody if I keep inviting them and not building the courage to go out and make new friends and chosen family. Nobody's going to be there if you keep expecting the same people who keep letting you down to show up. They're not going to show up in this lifetime, honey bunny. They're not going to do it. And if they do, it's going to be on their own accord, not because you are dying for them to do so, not because you crave that, because you sending that energy is that opposite. Some people need you to be needy. They need you to beg for them just so they can let you down again. They live for that. And that's the truth. I hate to think about how sick some people are, even my own family. But some people are sick. Some people need to let somebody down because everybody's let them down their whole life. And I pray that you don't become one of those people. And you can't be one of those people. You got to take yourself out of that cycle and choose new people and choose new things and really learn yourself and stop showing up the way people expect you to. I'm I'm having to sit with myself and really, like, do I dress like this? Do I talk like this? Do I do this for approval? Who am I at this young age of 26? Who am I? I have a chance and an opportunity to leave all that old mess behind, all that masking. My coworker told me the other day, he's good at reading people. He was like, "Yeah, you're nice, you're kind, but you're nice, you're kind, but like who you are in the inside is very different from how you want people to see you. He was like, "You give off this as told by Ginger vibes, but you're more like a Wednesday Adams." And I was like, "Oh, dang, you're reading me down." And sometimes I feel the need to show up like happier than I am. Y'all, I swear somebody is always calling me when I'm doing a YouTube video. But like I was saying, I felt the need to like show up in a way that is acceptable because I felt like I not accepted in most spaces. So yeah. So now I'm trying to figure out who would I be if I didn't give a damn. Like even sometimes I notice my voice. I have a deeper, I guess a warmer, I have a little hood voice a little bit. And I know that people get intimidated by black women with voices like mine. So I just would code switch all the time, even in spaces where it wasn't needed, just to feel safe, just to feel like accepted. And I have to be brave and just decide not to do that. Oh my God. Y'all hear my dog? He's going off. He got beef. And I don't know. We just moved in this apartment and he not feeling these new dogs over here. But yeah, I guess he's going through a change himself. We're all going through changes. But like I said, you have to decide what you want. And it's definitely not in the past. And it's not those people or those things that have been hurting you. He's probably barking at dogs that have the potential to be his best bud. But he's so caught up on where we used to say, and those dogs out there that he can't even see. He can't even see. But I love you guys. I wish you the best in this journey. I know you're going to do well. I know you're going to show up for yourself. And quit expecting those losers, those bums, those peons to see you. You're above that in every aspect, spiritually, mentally, physically. You're above that. We rise above that, and I believe in you. So, and until next time, my love. Peace.